Ready for another lesson? The reason why men don't believe in religion. You know, a lot of men has left the church, especially in the African American community, because there's a lot of bullshit that goes on in the church itself. In religion in general, there's a lot of questionable practices that any discerning man have to question. In our communities, you see a lot of women in church believing a bunch of the stupidness and lies and believing in the people. But we're going to go all the way over to Russia for this one. And I want to tell you guys this story. In Russia, they believe that, and I think it's January 19th, that this is a holy day, or something about sins being atoned for if you jump into freezing cold water 3 times. Some people do it in controlled environments, some people don't do it in controlled environments, they do it in a lake. Now, this woman, who is presumably retarded, and may she rest in peace, decided to go jump into this river with her 2 children watching. And as soon as she jumped in the water, she was submerged, gone, and it looked like it was at night. And the children screaming mama and all this stuff. She had to be a single mother because if her husband were there, no man in their right mind would let the woman do this, especially with the children watching. Now, she was a lawyer, and you would figure she had more sense than this, but apparently not. Some older men jump into the water to try and salvage the situation and save her, but she was too far gone. Which, in the video, this was at night, and she was wearing black, which makes no sense. But apparently, this was not supposed to happen. This should have been in a controlled environment, and the men there should have known better than this. But it's all for the sake of religion. This is why I don't go to church. This is why I don't propagate this nonsense about religion and all this nonsense, because apparently the people in the church don't have discernment in their doings. If the preachers or whoever it was, the man that was quote unquote ordained to save souls, should have saved this soul if they was there present, because they should have done some homework and realized that this wasn't the time to do that, and this wasn't the place to do that either. But no, this woman and her retarded ass went and go do this, and she wanted to atone for her sins. She wanted to make it into the kingdom. She wanted to make it to the pearly gates. But in this case, the only gates she going through is the gates of hell. Because I could promise you this isn't something that the Lord would have vouched for. You've been taught.